No matter what I do in life, I think I will always be remembered as the wrap dress.
Best known for a single item of clothing, designer Diane von Furstenberg rules unrivaled as the queen of easy to wear.
A wrap dress is like a kimono. It's a very traditional form of clothing. It's a dress that has no buttons and no zipper that you just go around.
I'm wearing Diane all the time. I'm wearing her clothes because for a woman it's so easy to throw.
I am wearing Diane von Furstenberg. She's one of my favorite people, not designers, people.
When you see a woman walking, you can immediately identify her as a DVF woman. I know she's beautiful, she's confident, the way she strides.
On this month's Revealed, we follow von Furstenberg from the meatpacking district in Manhattan to the Tuscan city of Florence.
It's my first fashion show in Europe, and it's only, 15 minutes away from the factory where I started. And so it's kind of the end of a cycle, and hopefully it'll go well.
Belgium-born Diane von Furstenberg may have been raised in Europe, but her designs have never showcased outside of the US. Next month, we'll see her European debut, featuring a wardrobe line designed specifically for travel.
This was taken from my passport, so this is all about traveling. So how do you pack your suitcase? Is what do you need? You need a little dress and a jacket and then a party dress. It's seasonless. But look, a little dress like that.
Crumple it up, ready to go.
Von Furstenberg's team of designers are busy assembling the pieces that will go down the catwalk next month. From printing fabrics...
This is better when it's in woven. Yeah, no, forget about that. I think that's going to look nice, yeah.
...to stitching bags.
Do you think that this should also be in leather? It's very heavy. You see, I think this is chic.
Von Furstenberg's empire is housed within a 5-floored, crystal-roofed warehouse.
This is our headquarters. As you will see, this is the stair to paradise. We have the shop on the main floor, we have the showroom, we have the offices, the design studio, and then you have my office, and then my private room in the bubble. I came to this neighborhood 10 years ago when I decided to start again. I came to this neighborhood first on 12th Street, and everyone thought I was crazy. And now this neighborhood has become a big, big trendy neighborhood. When I started in the 70s, everything went very fast. I was lucky because I had a product that seemed to have made a lot of sense right away. It was a little printed shirt dress first, jersey, and then it was a little wrap top, and then from the wrap top came a wrap dress, and then before I knew, every woman in America was buying those dresses.
Von Furstenberg herself came to become the face of the brand.
Because I had no money for hiring a model, and I was kind of young and kind of pretty, and I sat on a white cube, and that photograph stayed with me for decades.
But the course of success did not always run smooth.
Everything was a license, and then it was no longer in my hands, and different companies were handling things, and and the spirit of the brand disappeared. I was very frustrated because I had originally created something wonderful, and I realized that a lot of my own identity had gone with it.
In the late 90s, wrap dresses came back into fashion, and von Furstenberg's comeback is recorded as one of the most triumphant business stories of the decade.
Oh my God, that's love.
She remains the muse of many photographers.
I don't like to be photographed particularly at all, and certainly now that I am a grandmother, it's a lot harder because my brand is a lot younger than I am.
I like this.
I'm sure that people look at me and say, why doesn't she do something? Why doesn't she do something to her face? I have enjoyed every day of my life, and I feel kind of strange about erasing parts of it.
She's so beautiful.
So I guess that I have decided that I will age naturally.
Von Furstenberg owes her upbringing in Belgium a great debt for her abundant, positive spirit. Her mother taught the young Diane to remain optimistic in the face of fear.
Freedom is probably the one thing that's most important in my life, and I think it came from my mother. My mother was a Holocaust survivor. She went to concentration camp and came out. She weighed 49 pounds. She was barely the weight of her bones. She obviously lived horrors, but she never shared it with me. And my mother was a survivor, not a victim. And above all, she told me, no matter what happened, never be a victim.
Often heralded as fashion royalty, the designer became the real deal when she married Austro-Italian Prince Diane von Furstenberg, gaining a title and the famous name.
I'm sure it was an advantage, especially at first, you know, for connections and things like that. What really made me very successful is that I had created a product that women wanted. And yes, of course, the fact that I was a woman in my early 20s and that I looked cute and that on top of it all I was a princess, all of that helped. But none of these ingredients alone would have been enough.
Divorced 3 years later, having borne her prince 2 children, von Furstenberg ventured alone into the 70s and became a feminist emblem of empowered businesswomen. Today, her unmatched career in fashion has earned her the crown of President of the Council of Fashion Designers of America.
Tonight is the 26th award ceremony of the CFDA, which is when we give the prize for the Designers of the Year. Tonight we are all a little bit sad because Yves Saint Laurent just passed away, which is the reason that I'm not wearing DVF, but I'm wearing a tuxedo from 30 years ago to pay homage to my friend Yves.
I think given her name and her international status and just her really amazing way that she interacts with people just made her a natural choice to be the leader of the CFDA.
I'm wearing Yves Saint Laurent from 30 years ago. It's a miracle I can still fit it. Saint Laurent, couture, made for me. I'm glad I could do this for him tonight because I think he would have liked it to be me. I know for sure.
Please welcome the President of the Council of Fashion Designers of America, Diane von Furstenberg.
He was the master designer of the 20th century and will forever be a source of inspiration.
Coming up, preparing for an al fresco show in Florence.